Hey, y'all know what to do. Before you walk in this house, you wipe your feet, man.
Yes,
Hit
sir.
that like button. You understand me? Join the million subscribers that you don't see. You don't see them because you ain't hit it yet. Hit the subscribe button, man. Now,
Absolutely.
that boy Heavy Bag just came in with what I was going to get on, bro. I didn't make a video because I was just going to wait till the night, man. I didn't know how to approach this, bro. Because I got mixed feelings about it, man.
Yeah.
I woke up feeling it was all fun and games last night. We watched Adrien Broner fall down like an old man. That was hurtful, bro. When I woke up, I said, damn, bro.
Due to a mean left hand.
For real. Then he loses a tooth. That was like, what? So that was accurate, right?
Right, yeah.
Then I hit Instagram. So he fractured his elbow.
Yep.
And tore something. I can't remember what it was.
He said he tore his shoulder. So more than likely a rotator cuff or something.
Right. So did it happen during the fall? Because if it happened during the fall, hey, man.
I believe so, man. Was that the first or the second round he dropped him? I think he clipped him in the first round, if I'm not mistaken. And according to Coach Calvin, he said he fell awkwardly. I couldn't see what the impact of the elbow was. I went back and watched. He did fall a little awkwardly, which is why it was a bit of a struggle for him to get up to. Not to mention he had just got clipped, but I couldn't tell where he, hurt himself.
Right. Yeah, I couldn't tell, but I just know rewatching, I watched it. Oh, that fall. He crumbled, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was, and if you, the way I watched, I tried to find angles, I tried to find whatever, but I really couldn't. But it was just like, damn, he was out before he hit the ground. It was like the ground woke him up. You ever seen them videos that be surfacing, like them people on the Ring doorbells and it's ice outside and they slip and fall like boom. And then you hear they go, oh, like that's what it looked like. Like the old man fell and was like, oh my God, what the hell am I doing here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
man.
that bothers me because I ain't gonna lie, man. As much as I'm talking about this shit, shout out to Blair. Let me give him Blair the Flair. Let me give him his props for this shit. But I gotta say this. Blair he stuck with his game plan. He stuck it out and got the win. But I gotta say this though. AB is beating himself in these fights. In these last fights we seen this man, he's showing up doing the same thing over and over, and he not letting his hands go. He's not doing it. He's trying to bank on landing the sharper punches and a counter. It's just that's not gonna win today's fights at all.
Yeah.
You have to boxing has to evolve. A boxer has to evolve with the judges. You understand what I'm saying? And these judges are looking for more for it's like how the NBA transitioned themselves to be like college. They're aiming for the excitement. And it's clear to see. You know what I mean? You could be the busier fighter and not land as much, but because you're busy. And that busier fighter will win against definitely a fighter way AB fought last night, holding his hands to his forehead. You see what I'm saying?
Trying to work behind that high guard. I completely, utterly agree. Real quick, shout out to the chat, man. My guys I appreciate the support from you too, man. It's just remarkable how much you guys support the channels. My guy DJ and Mark Wynn in the building. Thank you. But you're absolutely right. The high guard from AB trying to counter, and that's been his career. He has so much success being a counter puncher on his way up. And unfortunately for AB, when you get in there with guys and not just, guys that's willing to counter with you or has a low punch output. Blair Cobb, that was a high work rate. And unfortunately, it's too much work for you to sit back and try and counter. So trying to work behind that high guard counter and not really let his hands go. You could probably count on one hand how many times he actually tried to put together some combination punches, and that was detrimental to the game plan, man. It worked in Blair Cobbs' favor. And if you're the judge, like you mentioned, if you're the judge, it's hard to ignore the work rate, right? And not to mention, listen, plain and simple, flat out, Blair Cobbs was the much sharper fighter, right? Those punches were crisp and accurate from the jab, splitting the guard, being able to sneak the left hand in there over and over again, in my opinion. It was just Blair Cobbs' night, man. And I thought it was, for the most part, a one-sided fight.
Yeah, and to Blair Cobbs, I got to say this. It's crazy that Blair Cobbs is the first fighter since I've been doing this show that never had to say, man, if he do this, man, if he do that. He was doing it from level changes to the jab. It wasn't nothing that he didn't pull out his arsenal. Nothing. Nothing. It wasn't, not one time I said, damn, if Blair just go to the right, if Blair just throw this at Blair, hell, Blair was getting level changes. He was stab jab, upstairs. Hey, he came to win.
He was in his bag, man. He was in his bag.
He came to win.
And he was in shape. Most importantly, he was in shape, man, to keep that work rate up, because somebody like Adrien Broner, who could come on strong in those later rounds, which I feel like he did, especially those middle to late rounds, you started to see a different AB, and he was able to start landing, some significant shots, which Blair took very, very well. He's got a chin on him. But it was the work rate, man, and him being in tremendous shape. So, yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah, man. And the most disturbing thing of it all, the fall, man, that just made me feel bad today. How many times it was just scrolling and scrolling. That's all I was seeing, from comedians to everybody, And
taking a piece of that boy's ass.
Right, but the after effect was when he was walking out and he said he won. I said, what?
I could have called that. I kind of called it. He did the same thing with Pacquiao.
Yeah. But you heard me say what I say. I don't want, after this fight, I want to hear I beat that boy.
You did.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. And he said it not once. I think I was watching ES News. Somebody found down the hall. And the next disturbing thing is, it showed me he got yes men around. Like a dude was agreeing with him. He was telling it to. Man, he ain't beat me. Ain't no way he beat me. I beat him. Yeah, you did, dog. I don't know. I'm like, come on, bro.
That's just a pure pride and ego thing, man. The first thing you don't want to do is accept defeat, especially when it's coming at the hands of whom I think we all are in agreement is probably the corniest dude in boxing. This fight for AB was supposed to be a joke, bro.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real. Can we keep it funky?
Yeah.
This was supposed to be a joke. There's no way on God's green earth Adrien Broner was supposed to lose to Blair Cobb, who's running around with a wrestler's moniker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to happen. So I think that response from AB is more of not trying to face reality, man.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact, man. And I wonder, is he going to try to come back? But you're definitely right. This was a layup. Yeah, this was Don King.
Supposed to have been a layup.
Supporting a fellow Ohioan. You know what I'm saying? Is itself was going to try to help. That was supposed to be the ticket to get Don King back on and get him on at the same time. And he blew it. He blew it. He has to take some accountability on that, bro. But nonetheless, though, man, the slander is crazy, though. Like, I get today's day and age, like, you only good your last fight, but damn, I mean, dude wasn't always garbage. He just at the end of his reign, bro.
That's
he at the end of his reign, man. I was talking to Nine, like you said, man. Hey, man, if you used to fight on HBO, man, right now, and you still watching the person that used to fight on HBO, they at the end of their time, bro.
That's
a long fucking time ago.
Long
you know
time ago. Over a decade ago, bro.
Yeah.
So what decade ago?
Yeah.
But I say this. He has another career in front of him if him and Don can do good business and get in the good faith of these other platforms and networks and promoters, because now he's a bona fide gatekeeper now. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah, it's still paydays out there for him.
Yo, it's a lot of paydays out there. And look, you can rebuild yourself if you can knock some of these youngsters off.
Right.
I would love to see him, being that you at 47, you made 46, you fighting at 47, throw him in there with a Brian Norman. Brian Norman Jr. You feel me?
Kind of been to take it in
kind of been. It's some fights out there for AB, man, to get a few more paydays before he clock out. So
yeah,
but it's bona fide for him now. I think it's stamped. Bro, use a gatekeeper.
And in his defense, man, my dude, shoot. I mean, look how often he fought. I mean, he really wasn't in no boxing shape, bro. There's a difference being in the ring in a full-fledged fight instead of sparring, bro. I don't care how long you in the gym. You can be in the gym 2 years straight. You ain't got in a real fight. It's so different.
Heyman made sure of that.
Right. He made big time sure. A lot of people that watched last night too was hitting me there about, man, Al can't start no. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand, man, them contracts, bro. If I say you with me, I don't care. You don't gotta fight. But you ain't going nowhere else if I ain't getting a piece of it.
Absolutely.
And he stopped them fights, bro. Legit stopped them fights, bro. So, old boy, we'll start with a name. Reddick. Remember when he was supposed to fight Reddick? Reddick came out and said it.
Yeah.
The promoter stopped it.
And Hank Lundy.
Yeah, the promoter stopped it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, like, it's real, bro. It's 100% real, man. So, but I would like to, believe it or not, I think this was good. Just take it as, hey, this is a good exercise. Heal up, go right back to the gym, say, put me back in there.
Yeah.
Because the only way he going to get back somewhat of a glimpse of himself is to be active.
He's got to be active, man.
He can't go away for a year.
And that's why I keep saying, man, shout out to Eddie Hearn, his own Matchroom.
Yeah.
I don't care if they're not the biggest fights in the world.
Yeah.
Keeping that stable active is key. So yeah, he's got to be active.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see him back. You know what I'm saying? I just hope he don't take, I know AB takes stuff personal, man. Don't take all this stuff personal, bro. It ain't the first time, bro. The joke's gonna wear off in a week. You know what I'm saying? And,
yeah. Man,
I want to see you back. And I know Don ain't done with you, so man, get you another fight, get back in there, man, and do your thing. Blair, ride the wave while you got it, my friend. Ride it and keep that game up. Hey,
man, shout out to Blair Cobbs, bro.
Yeah, keep that game up.
I don't know if you caught my video I put out, but I played what I said a few days ago about Blair Cobb assessing the situation and leading up to this point. But he's a handful for any of those guys who are not considered straight, Class A elite fighters. I mean, he's going to give you a rumble. So I would like to see him fight some top 10, top 5 guys, man, and get his opportunities. Because even at 34, I still think he's a handful.
Yeah, and
bottom line,
I'll say this too. I did peep some things. Rocha taught him something. That defense, his defense was a whole lot tighter last night, and that was a fact. His feet was a whole lot better. He wasn't trying to stand there and squab like he did Rocha, which got his ass whopped.
Exactly.
That was right.
He caught his ass on the counter on that left hand.
Yeah.
See, Rocha was able to get some timing on that left hand.
Right.
AB never saw it coming.
No.
But Rocha was able to get some timing on that left hand.
Yeah, but see, let's say if Blair had that game plan he had for AB, might have been a different fight. We saw
absolutely.
We saw Blair go body head all night.
Yeah.
Get close to AB and jab his way out and get distance. We saw all these variables that's there that makes, we would say on a young fighter, like, God damn, this dude's cold.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
But Rocha was willing to open up way more than AB.
Yeah.
And that was
yeah.
detrimental, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? AB,
No.
you got to open up, bro.
Yeah, I ain't say he got the biggest ring IQ. I'm just saying he got all the variables the attributes you would want in a fighter. You get what I'm saying? Now,
absolutely.
I will tell you this though, that last round AB was stalking him.
Yeah.
AB should have been on there from round one.
From round one. It was a point, especially after he got dropped. I want to say like round 4 is when I felt like that's what AB was on. But he just couldn't figure out the timing. Blair Cobb did such a great job basically hiding his left hand, keeping AB off balance. Like you said, the level changes, body head, jabbing. And then he was on his back foot, but you kind of never knew when he was going to ignite the war. You know what I'm saying? When he was going to say, all right, there's the line. I'm about to jump on you. Yeah. So, man, he just fought a great fight, bro. Blair did his thing.
And it was a great point about the left hook. He didn't shoot it wide. That left hook was always when he was right in proximity.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Where you were going to see it kind of almost last minute if you wasn't already holding the phone. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that was another thing. Because we know Blair Cobbs was shooting from way out here. You know, like I said, and he wasn't doing that with it.
We saw him windmill one time. We saw him get out of control one time.
Well, yeah, he was reverting back.
He was reverting back. Windmill, yeah. We saw it. So we saw that shit.
Shout out to Blair Cobbs, though, but I ain't gonna lie. I was having fun with it last night, but I was like, damn, AB. Like, I had high hopes for him, man. I wanted him to get it done, but another thing Blair got going for him,
what's that?
He got people underestimating.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this was one of those fights. Yes. For sure.
Yes. They look at him. He coming out with DX clothes on. They like, this cornball. Man, I'm finna wear him out. Then you get in the ring like, where did this come from? Because obviously he got some power.
Absolutely.
He got some power. If he landed flush, you gonna feel it.
That's what I was worried. I was like, can he hurt AB? And he proved that early on. Yeah. I figured he couldn't knock him out, but I didn't even think like Sean said, he clipped him. I didn't even think he was gonna clip him.
AB fell. He crumbled like one of them transformers. Just broke down. I was like, damn, AB, come on, bro. Yeah. But yeah, man, I definitely wanted to get your thoughts on that. Like I said, I didn't know what angle. I was like, man, I want to make a video about it, but dang, I don't know, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to shit on my boy, but yeah, but I do want to. He cannot. He need to be in dying ear. Put me back.
Quick.
Put me back.
With the quicks.
Yeah,
but you got to take some time now, man, to spend some of that money. We heard he made somewhere between 1 and 1.5, so that ain't a bad night.
Oh, no,
for AB.
No, hell no.
That's good money, man.
Put it in the IRA, fam. Keep fighting and put it on IRA, bro. All of it. You'll get more than enough come next year. Sir. Spend the interest. You feel me? Spend the interest.